All right, hello everybody. This is Sir Adrian back here, where we'll be starting a new game of Global Empires 1915 titled Operation Gathering Storm. I'm definitely quite excited to see how this goes, as it's going to be a five-player game. And I'm excited as well to be playing with all new players, aside from Be Nasty, who I am currently in another game of Global Empires 1915 with, Operation Black Hand. But yeah, last time I played the Germans, playing as the United States of America this time. So definitely interested to see how it goes. So as the others mentioned, I've already filmed off camera for posting at the end of the game the secret national objective that you choose and the secret random objective that you roll for. And as I believe was mentioned before, there's also, okay, they're not listed here, but I think they will be listed eventually. We're playing with these other new objectives that can be up for grabs by anybody else. So that's great. In terms of housekeeping, I went through taking into account the turns that were already done, and as you can see, units that were already moved around a little bit during those turns. And I double checked all the nations, made sure there was the right starting units in the right territories going off the reference sheets. And there definitely was quite a few issues and missing units, but we got them all fixed now, I believe. If everyone wants to double check, excuse me, they definitely could, but yeah, everything should be good to go now. I've also labeled all the C zones, and after this turn and in between the others, I'm also going to go around comparing this map to my actual physical copy of the actual Global War 1914 map to make sure that the manpower and IPP icons and convoy lines and that are correct, because some of these are wrong. Like I know this convoy line, I believe there was an issue with it, who owns it, and stuff like that. And I know there was one of the rails that was wrong here, and some manpower icons are wrong. But again, I'll go around and double check all that, and if any of that needs to be changed, I'll update it. But anyways, let's get on to things. So this video is not too long. So we're playing as the United States, as I mentioned. We have, excuse me, 3 IPPs to spend, but it's actually going to be 2 because I did spend 1 in the secret video to re-roll my secret random objective for 1 IPP. So with those 2, we're going to spend both of them on diplomacy. So we're going to attempt to go for Brazil and Argentina. So we'll go ahead and roll those and see what we get. So that's a miss on both of those, unfortunately, but that's how diplomacy goes. Oh, and while we're here, I also moved the strict neutrals just on the top here, so there's no confusion with when you can and cannot influence them. So there's that. Otherwise, place units. We're going to have just this torpedo boat destroyer, because I do believe, yeah, those 2 infantry are reserves, so we don't get those till we go to war. We are going to have this torpedo boat, so before we do non-combat, we'll just go ahead and place it quick while we have it. So we're going to have that built at the major shipyard in the Carolinas. I'll join the fleet right here. Da, da, da. We're going to fly this seaplane. They can move 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to New England. We're going to move this militia out of Chicago into the Great Lakes. We'll move this militia from we'll rail this militia from Texas to the upper Midwest. We'll move this infantry out of Washington. We'll rail him down to New Orleans. Da, da, da. This torpedo boat destroyer, which I believe they have a movement of 3. I also am not super familiar with all the units. 2, but 3 with the boost. Okay. We'll move it 3, so we'll move 1. Yeah, 1, 2, 2, actually 3 over to Ponape there. The dreadnought movement of 2, but it gets a boost, so we'll move it 1, 2 over to that might be, I think that's mislabeled. I'll check that, but that could definitely, yeah, it's definitely mislabeled anyway. This should be P70. Okay, yeah, that's P78 is correct on the bottom. So this P76 here, but I'll correct that off camera. So moved 1, 2, 3 through Panama Canal. Then we'll also move this cruiser, which can move 4. So we'll move that 1, 2, 3, 4 here. And we'll move this transport. We'll move this other cruiser as well, actually. And this transport will strategic naval move that. So the cruiser is going to move in the same amount of space as 4. The transport, we're going to strategic naval move it. We have a strategic move of 4, so we move that, but we move it 1, 2, 3, 4. Could go up to 5 spaces, but yeah, we'll move it 4. Place it right here. Aside from that, I do believe that's it. Oh, and actually, I did this a little bit out of order. Issues with only playing the second time, but we'll get it eventually. I should have started with the income increase roll. So going forward, we'll definitely remember that. We'll go ahead and roll that now. That's it for non-combat anyways. Not terrible. Almost an 11. So we go from 3 up to 11. We got 8. So not bad. So, and then technology, which we do have. So we have 3 major factories. So we're going to go for engineering. We're going to attempt to go for naval. And we'll try to go for infantry. Okay, so we'll go ahead and roll that. Naval. That's a success. One. Infantry. Whoops. That's a success as well. And engineering within the industrial domain. And that's a success. Hey, so didn't hit diplomacy, but tech was very good this turn. All right, so we will get plus 1 IBP in trade due to Venezuela being at stage 1. So we're going to have 11 plus 1, so 12 total for next turn. So that's it for the American turn. Oh, and before I forget, because I am the last one, Japan and Italy, um, or no? Okay, actually, no, I think it was done already. Austria-Hungary. Okay, yeah. I wasn't sure if someone was going to be updating the Austro-Hungarian and Ottoman IPP that they collect until they join a side, but it looks like that's been done. So perfect. We don't have to worry about that. So, all right, that's it for the American turn, and we will hand things off back to the Germans. So, good luck, everybody, in this game.